My final project at college was my favourite project because I got to create the idea on my own rather than being given one by the college. This allowed me to really think of something that I could create that would be personal to me. Because of this, I cared much more about it and really went for it. From finishing this project, I learned a lot about what is important when it comes to creating any media-based project, like a music video or a documentary or a drama or anything. I learned that it's a lot more to do with paperwork than I thought at the first year of starting media, and I now realise how important timekeeping and organisation is, especially in regards to paperwork. In regards to my research, I separated it into 4 categories. So I did primary research, secondary research, production research and visual research. Within my primary research were my surveys that I made for my target audience to complete in regards to what they thought of my video. I wanted to encourage people to attend the festival this year. That was the main reason I created it as a trailer. Also, by gaining feedback from a wider audience, outside of my target audience, I completed a focus group of fellow media students who gave me critical feedback in regards to my idea and if it was to be relevant and necessary in regards to like marketing and advertising for such an event. My secondary research included further information regarding my target audience. I first researched like the target audience of the festival I was actually creating the trailer for, and picked up on the stereotypical attendee and what their interests were, along with their like political views and things like that. I achieved gathering this information from attending the festival myself and talking to quite a wide variety of people over the 4 days I was there, along with a fair few online sources that I found from just googling things, and from demographic sites as well, that include marketing information on who attends certain events and how to attract specific audiences through advertisement and other means such as decoration, all the way from the lineups, like who's playing, to theatrical influence, because at Boomtown there was immersive theatre and there were characters and things like that. So all of that is all part of attracting a certain audience. And through reading information online, I picked up that Boomtown's decoration was specifically catered to different audiences than they had used theatrical influence to also attract a wider audience by incorporating like a living story within the festival that had opposing sides. So kind of like Labour and Conservatives, they had that going on. So this is a clever way to bring together several audiences rather than just one. It's cool.
And so it was the people came to Boomtown in their thousands, desperate to escape the mundane world of control and commerce which surrounded them in their everyday lives. The new regime of Comrade Jose threw open its gates and welcomed all into the Palace of Wonders. Risen from the ashes of the old order, gleaming, resplendent, a beacon of hope that burned new colours across the night sky. And how we danced into the morning light, our hearts aflame with new meaning, our souls on fire with a desire for change, minds alive, daring to dream of more, that together we could build a new world from the ruins of the old.
We say 1, 2, 3, the big ones on the inner worry, like a ABC, them going for the shooting test. We play 45, we play the play. We have the people them tearing on the game. My song is should I never underrate. Hear that sound wide, edge be straight. We are teach the people love and you are show them your edge. My carbon, I originate.
But all was not well in this heady wonderland. For we only see what they want us to see. the scenes, the 1% still dictate the terms upon which we are so willingly enslaved. For not so much has changed since the time of the pharaohs. Discontent gnawed at the hearts of the people. Dissent, at first a whisper, became a shout, and then a scream, and eventually a battle cry. No one will save us from tyranny. No one will come to our rescue. We must save ourselves. The time is now. We are the revolution. Boomtown will be an independent free state, a world without borders. So shall we rise once again from the shadows. The revolution starts now.
My visual research has been the most time consuming and the most enjoyable. Information I have found also correlates to secondary research, as it is information on my target audience. I have produced research relating to festival trailers that have given me direct inspiration for my own trailer that I'm trying to make. The visual research gave me an idea of what colour schemes and things like that I wanted to use, lighting and all that stuff. And in terms of gathering this vital part of my research, I had a broad idea of my visual research and what was relevant visually. My production research was the most challenging. That was quite hard, as I was unsure of what to include and look for, like context-wise. But from speaking to my tutors, I understood clearly what was to be included. I have since gathered all of my props I intended to use and created a recce, similar to a location recce. And overall, the context and research sections of my FMP definitely helped my idea come together. Without it, I could not have developed my idea to the standard that I can develop it to now. This is, in essence, what allows me to create a professional standard project rather than like a more amateur kind of video that you'd see someone make at home. In regards to like my paperwork, I was finally able to complete all the documents needed, despite falling quite far behind. And from finishing my paperwork, I managed to finish off my edit, and I was very pleased with how it came out in the end. But the paperwork definitely allowed me to get the video to the standard I aimed for from the beginning. Documents such as like location recce's and stuff allowed me to see what I could bring visually to my video in terms of what was surrounding me, like trees or statues or moats, for instance, things like that. This also allowed me to develop like an idea of what kind of colour scheme I wanted to use and what I could use that would match the location as well as the video. Right, now I'd like to show you my rough edit.
Security lockdown in effect.
Okay, and here's my final edit.
Security lockdown in effect.
Well, this project was my favourite, as I enjoyed being able to take the reins for the entire project and create something that was like truly personal to me and expresses my personal interests to my tutors and shows my potential when it comes to idea development and creative intention. This trailer video will show the audience what to expect when attending Boomtown's Sector 6 arena. It's dark, mechanical, full of mind-boggling light displays, immersive characters based from some kind of apocalyptic new world without governments or borders, and the film that has been created by me captures all of them themes. The shots were great footage of Sector 6, and the shots were taken in other locations to match the kind of like hooks and themes that Sector 6 represented. And rebellion is definitely a main clause in their like theatrical objective, and the film itself has attempted to capture this in its rawest form.